It was a long night for Dr. McDaniel, but finally, at 4 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, September 13, 1927, Mrs. Bonner gave birth in her bedroom. The Bonners named their first child Harry. Streetman, Texas was a perfect example of small-town USA, and young Harry grew up in this happy environment. One of his fondest memories was when his father gave him a horse to call his own. In August of his 11th year, Harry accepted Christ as personal Savior and presented himself for baptism and membership at his Baptist church. After high school, 2 years of college, and 2 years serving with the U.S. Army Occupational Force in Okinawa, Harry returned to a new hometown in Fairfield, Texas. 1948 was a critical year in Harry's life because of two experiences. First, he felt called of God to become a minister. Second, he met a young lady named Martha. Martha Stroud was born in Fort Worth, Texas on February 9, 1931. In her third year, her family moved to Fairfield. She accepted Christ in her early teens and was active in Girls Auxiliary at First Baptist Church. The summer after her high school graduation, she met Harry Bonner. They began a courtship that culminated 2 years later into marriage. Martha was educated at Texas Christian University, Baylor University, and Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. She was a natural for a pastor's wife. She was deeply loved and respected by all the churches the Bonners served. She was a leader in youth ministries and had a ministry in WMU and GAs her whole life. The Bonners always attended Baptist meetings together. Meanwhile, Harry also finished his degree at Baylor, and the two of them proceeded to the Southwestern Seminary in Fort Worth. While in seminary, Harry served as pastor to Baptist churches in Doney and Iola, Texas. Son Stephen and daughter Beth were born during this time. While at seminary, Harry and Martha decided that God wanted them to flesh out their ministry in Oregon and Washington, where Southern Baptists were beginning to establish churches. So in February of 1956, they moved their young family to Drain, Oregon, to pastor First Baptist Church. They ended up serving churches of the Northwest Baptist Convention for the next 30 years. From Drain, they moved to Madras, then to Corvallis, where son Glenn was born, and the last pastorate was Wenatchee Valley Baptist Church in Wenatchee, Washington. While pastoring at Wenatchee Valley, they started Eastmont Baptist. Harry was pastor of both churches for a period of time. Through the years, Harry served on several boards and committees for his association, state convention, and the Southern Baptist Convention. He was president of the Northwest Baptist Convention for 2 years. He served 13 years on the Stewardship Commission of the Southern Baptist Convention. Then in 1968, Harry was elected to lead and develop the Northwest Baptist Foundation. Martha accepted the position of bookkeeper secretary. Together, they performed the procurement of funds, estate planning, and managed church building loans. Harry developed a plan of stewardship and mission support for all the churches of the Northwest Baptist Convention. In 1981, they moved to Nashville, Tennessee. Harry had been elected to the position of Executive Vice President of the Stewardship Commission of the Southern Baptist Convention. At this national level, Harry coordinated the material development and promotional program in the area of stewardship development and the cooperative program. The service given by the Bonners is long and fruitful. Martha served as president of WMU at First Baptist Church, Nashville, and for several years served as secretary to the vice president of the executive committee of the SBC, serving as support to the Peace Committee and various Southern Baptist meetings and conventions. The Bonners retired, or so they thought, in 1992 and moved to Lake San Marcos, California. But for 5 years, Harry provided estate planning seminars in the churches on behalf of the California Baptist Foundation. Then the Northwest Baptist Foundation called on them again, asking them to return and finish their careers serving the churches by conducting estate planning seminars. They finally retired again in 2002. They moved to Sun City West, Arizona, and are as active as possible in their church. Though health issues have prevented them from attending this convention, Harry said, "We feel the Northwest is our home. The Lord and the people of the Northwest gave us room to grow in Christian service. We invested an important part of our lives in the Northwest Baptist Foundation and rejoice in its success. We feel we have enjoyed the best, and today we think of all of you in prayer, and in humility we say thank you." The Northwest Baptist Historical Society says, "Thank you, Harry and Martha Bonner, and we are honored to bestow upon you the Heritage Award for 2011.